Hello, Libra. Welcome to your reading for the last half of December. That's going to be for December 16 to December 31st, 2019. This reading is going to be for all Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter sign placements. Libra, thank you so much for being here. I hope you're all doing well. Happy holidays to all of you. I've already shuffled and I'm laying out your spread. We're using the Celtic Cross, Libra. We're going to see what you got going on. I'm hearing, sit in that chair, just beating at that wall, beating at that wall. Libra, I feel like many of you are struggling to get through something, but you are getting through, or it just feels like you're not, but you're not giving up. You're putting in a lot of energy and effort. You are really exerting yourself. You even know that you are exerting yourself a lot. You putting a lot of effort into something. You're giving it your all, but it feels like you're hitting a wall because some of you may feel tired, or you want to see movement with something, or you want a break. You want to catch a break. So at the bottom, Libra, you do have the Ten of Cups. So there's a focus on family with this Ten of Cups energy. You also may be focusing on trying to get some fulfillment, perhaps with that wall you're beating on, that brick wall, where you're looking to have progress, or you're just having some tenacity with something that is taking a lot of effort. And with this Ten of Cups, you want the best possible things to happen here because you want forward movement and progress. You do have the Chariot here. You want to overcome. You want victory. You want to arrive to your destination, where it is you're trying to go, or what it is that you are trying to steer, where you're headed. But it's difficult. It's not feeling that easy for you. Interestingly enough, what you have as your feelings and emotions is this resentful, indignant, offended, and bitter. That's how you're feeling, Libra. So with resentful here, you clearly are pissed. You clearly are aggravated. I feel like with resentful, um, it's like you wish you have done things differently or better. Resentful where you don't like the situation you finding yourself in at all. You're resenting it. You're mad about it, Libra, because whatever this is that you're staying diligent with, it's like you have to, or you need to. It's necessary. And whatever it is you're doing or focused on that you're giving a lot of energy in, that's got you in this space of resentfulness, you don't want to have to do it, but it has to be done. And you're doing it. You're doing it. But you resent that it has to go the way that it's going. Now, your main theme is party time. Okay? I feel like this is talking about you want to let your fucking hair down. You ready to have some fun. I feel like, Libra, you've been in a space, and you are in a space where shit is about all work and no play right now, because it's necessary. There's like a necessary roughness to it. It's required of you right now, or you're requiring it of yourself for whatever reason. It's a necessity, but it's taking a lot of work, energy, and effort on your part. And with party time here, you ready to let your hair down about that shit. Okay, you ready to lay it down. You ready to be done with it. You perhaps are resenting all the work and effort you gotta put into what you are focused on, because you're not able to, let your hair down with it just yet. With party time, you might want to go have some fun, or you want to add more fun to the mix, or you want to get together with people. You want to just be able to, you know, take a break or catch a break. You want a moment, but it's like you can't take it because you got to see this through. But some of you, I do feel like it has to do with, the option isn't available for some reason. Example of that: if you go into work and you don't have any time when you could take off, then you got to go to work every day. So your ability to take a break is impossible until you earn some time to be able to take some time. So you got to be diligent and stick with it and keep it going, and be resilient. And you may be resenting that it's taking a lot of work to see to until you can have that opportunity. I get it. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Now, the root cause of all of this is the Queen of Pentacles. So with the Queen of Pentacles as an energy for you, Libra, the root cause is that this is you trying to take care of things. This is you having responsibility, nurturing things, wanting to maintain comfort or keep some comfort here. Something may feel uncomfortable for you. You may have at some point gotten a little too comfortable, where you may have done things a little bit in excess, and now it's coming back to bite you. So another example of that: if you had time at work and you used it whenever you felt like it, whenever you wanted to party time or let your hair down, so to speak, or take a break or give a moment for yourself, now when you really need it, it's not there because you used it all. That's for some of you. But this Queen of Pentacles is earth energy. You could be focused on your money, and trying to grow it and nurture it and be responsible, be practical and nurturing here. The Queen of Pentacles is the do-it-all. Queen of Pentacles knows how to go to work, knows how to take care of home, take care of chores, responsibilities, take care of others. So I feel like you got a lot on your plate, Libra, for what you have to take care of or what you have to do. But all of it ties into your ability to maintain your comfortability, or you're working towards something that is requiring a lot from you, but the goal is to achieve a certain comfort level here, or to remain grounded and secure and stable with this Queen of Pentacles energy here. Because what's on your mind about this Queen of Pentacles is the Three of Swords. So there could have been a problem with something you were trying to take care of, or there's problems with what you're taking care of. And with this Three of Swords on your mind, what's on your mind is, you may feel like you're suffering, or, you're just not happy. There's a breakdown in communication. You could be involved in, communication and connection involving others where there is problems in communication, or something is leaving you disappointed as a result of those communications with others, or you feel like you may be losing out on, or suffering, or being mistreated. But there's some sort of disappointment, upset with this Three of Swords. Things may not have come together as much. But also with this Three of Swords on your mind, you may be experiencing, a measure of disappointment, even a measure of pain. Um, you may even felt betrayed by someone, I'm hearing. For some of you, you might be resentful because you may feel like someone's trying to betray you or play you. But also with this Three of Swords, there's this need to focus on how to heal from the things that you feel like you're suffering from, or that you're experiencing disappointment with, or that there's a breakdown in communication, or a ball is being dropped. Okay? You may even feel a little heartbroken about what it is that all you have to do with that Queen of Pentacles. Or you may be a little heartbroken and disappointed that, something that is a creature comfort for you, you're not able to obtain or utilize at this time. Or, you're trying to see how to recover here. Because in the recent past, you do have the moon. So with the moon here, you may have needed to follow your instincts. You may have had some intense emotions around something. Something may have been hidden that needed to come to light. You may have felt some uneasiness or uncertainty around something with the moon. With the moon, there was a need for clarity. With the moon, this may also be you going through a period of introspection in the recent past. Some of you may have brought something to light that was hidden with the moon here. Now, at present, Libra, you do have the Five of Wands. So there's some challenges here, okay? You may be in some sort of competition, or you may be going through some strife or experiencing where you're going through something with someone or others where um, they're being combative, but you also may be trying to change something with this Five of Wands. But this is talking about there's some sort of strife. There's some sort of challenges here with this Five of Wands. Now, the thing about the fives, there's always a way to change it. So with the Five of Wands here, even though you may be experiencing some strife, what can you do to change that? How can you diffuse it or not be a party to it? Now, your challenge is the Nine of Wands. So your challenge is the ability to persevere. Now I'm seeing you got this Five of Wands, you got this Nine of Wands, there's even a Seven of Wands here. So this is pertaining to your spirit and your inspiration as well. Okay, you may be having trouble remaining excited. You might be yearning for some sort of an impact, seeking stimulation, wanting to, reach your goals, want to, reap rewards, want to get the prize. But with the Nine of Wands as your challenge, this is the challenge of persevering, of overcoming and enduring the strife and the challenges that you're experiencing. That right now you are temporarily experiencing an upset, or it may even feel somewhat painful to you, or struggle, or that, there's just a measure of suffering you feel you're experiencing and may well be experiencing, or at the hand of others. But this is you wanting to persevere and overcome. I feel like there's also something you want to change. And for some of you, there's something you want to avoid finding yourself experiencing strife with. Now, in the future, you do have the Four of Swords. So in the future, this is you taking a rest, meditating and contemplating, but being on guard while you do it. Okay? Considering things while you're trying to take a step back, while you're trying to meditate, take a rest. but being on guard, protecting yourself. Now, you may also in the future be looking to put something to rest. Now, how you see yourself is the Seven of Wands. So this is you experiencing challenges. Either you're resisting something or you're being resisted with something. But this is you standing your ground, holding your position with the Seven of Wands, choosing to stand and fight. Okay? With the Seven of Wands energy. And the thing with the Seven of Wands, you have the upper hand, but you have to put in the energy and effort and be smart about it. There's a need to endure and believe that ye shall overcome someday. Now, in your environment, how you're being seen is justice. This is you showing up in your own reading, Libra. This is you wanting the right thing to happen. You wanting justice. You wanting the scales to be balanced. You being seen as wanting the law, wanting order, wanting what's right. This is for some of you, you wanting karma to kick in and to kick somebody else in the ass. So it set things right for you. But also, you're being seen, with justice here as someone that is being rational, someone who's looking to make sure they're not being taken advantage of, looking for equality, wanting clarity, wanting right choices to happen. And you don't want any prejudice or to get any severe consequences as a result. This is you wanting balance, wanting debts to be paid. This is how you're being seen. You're being seen as someone who's wanting balance and focusing on the balance and making the right choice. You also could be focused, being seen as someone wanting a legal matter or wanting something to be handled on a judicial level. But you want law and order. You're being seen as someone who wants fucking law and order here. But also I feel this is you being seen as someone trying to keep the balance, trying to maintain, trying to do what's right, so that the right things happen for you or continue to happen for you or start to happen for you. You don't want any negative consequences at your own hands. And for some of you, you're being seen as standing in your truth, speaking your truth. Now, your hopes and your fears is this Knight of Swords. So with this Knight of Swords, as your hopes and your fears, you're hoping to be very calculating, methodical, tactful, diplomatic. You're hoping to cut something away that's not serving you. You're hoping through your communication, through your strategy and your planning, that you get the desired results that you're looking for within the communication that you may be experiencing some problems around involving others or around what you want to see and make happen for yourself. And so you may be resentful for what is going on around you. And so with the Knight of Swords here, you are hoping that, you can avoid drama. You may be fearing that you may experience some drama. You don't want any negative backlash by anyone else or by what you do or say or with your plans with this Knight of Swords. But you want to cut out the nonsense. Also with this Knight of Swords, you see it's stained with blood. So you're hoping to win the fight where you may be experiencing problems with someone else or others, or where there's challenges or where you're trying to enact and bring about some sort of change, or there's a struggle, a tug back and forth between you and others. because there may be disagreements about the actions of others or your actions or both. You're hoping not to be cut down yourself, so to speak, by someone else or by someone else's plan or agenda or communication or action. But you also don't want to lose that fight. You're looking to be clever, right? There's something you want cut out here. And what you want to cut out is the disappointment around the things that, you could be experiencing. You're experiencing resentment towards. So you're on guard. You're hoping to stay on guard. And so your outcome here is the Hermit. And the Hermit, you could be dealing with the Virgo or have this energy in your chart. And so with the Hermit here, this is you seeking solutions. This may be you going into a possible retreat to reflect and to assess things, to contemplate and deliberate in order to gain insight and understanding, to reevaluate your goals. I feel that for some of you, you may be feeling a little paranoid right now, as it has to do with, your sense of self and what it is that you're working on or you needing to complete or do, or where there's struggle, or where you might be experiencing, if at all, any deception, or you may feel a little lonely and rejected. But with the Hermit here, this is you seeking answers, seeking solutions at a time where you may be experiencing or going through some hostilities in your world. And you're analyzing things with the Hermit. I also feel with the Hermit that you are looking to do things from a minimalistic standpoint. But with the Hermit here, there's an ability for you to seek the answers, but there's a need for you to analyze things in order for you to get to the solutions. But also that be mindful that it's possible you need to seek out where those solutions may be available that you can access. To look a little more closely, let's take a look at what was happening with that moon in the recent past. And on the moon, you have the Queen of Cups. So you had a lot of feelings and emotions around something or towards someone with this Queen of Cups, where I also feel you were tapping into your intuition, following your instincts with a focus to take care of something or to have something nurtured, where you wanted to have more emotional balance around something that you were feeling resentful about, that you definitely didn't care for or like. On that Five of Wands, you do have the Seven of Pentacles. So there was a challenge with something that you were evaluating, assessing, or around an investment. This is something that you may have seen as a possible bad investment, or you saw a little return on, or wanted to see more of a return, or see how to work on things to see more success and progress, or how to tend to it, where there was challenges or strife, or there was a tugging back and forth between you and others. And there may have been a focus on money or something to do with work. But this is you taking stock with something where there's some sort of strife, or that you wanted to see how to make a change with, to improve it, or to avoid strife or struggle around. Now with that Three of Swords on your mind, you do have the King of Wands. So with the King of Wands here, you may have been dealing with someone embodying the King of Rods energy, or this could have been you. But as an energy with the King of Wands, his focus is on achieving and mastering what it is that he wants to achieve by having a lot of charisma, tenacity, drive, resilience, strength, willpower, aim. You may have been trying to get others to join you in your cause. There may have been some negotiations that you were involved in, or someone might have been selling something you don't want to buy, or you didn't want to buy into something, but there was something you wanted to achieve. Um, you may have been dealing with someone that was like a used car salesman trying to sell you a car that's a lemon, so to speak, and you are dealing with the disappointment of that kind of betrayal or that kind of bullshit tactic that you, I feel, are seeing through and resenting. You want to be at a space where you can let your hair down and you don't have to always be on guard and always having to endure, persevere, overcome, and be on the defense. And so you wanted to achieve something here that may have been around your stability or your security, your livelihood, your money, your work, or something that is a creature comfort to you, or something that you are uncomfortable with that you wanted to achieve comfortability around. And so there may have been issues, complications around negotiations, or complications with what you were trying to achieve. And so looking at the Knight of Swords here, you do have the Tower. So there's something that was very frustrating that perhaps happens all of a sudden, or that you want to see drastic changes with, or that you either hoping for drastic change or you're fearing drastic changes. You may be hoping to reset something, or you may be fearing that something is going to shake up the core, the foundation of something. But this is you hoping to be able to tackle your frustrations and adversities, or fearing you won't be able to. And on that Hermit, you do have the Ace of Wands. So this is you seeking answers and solutions, perhaps taking the lead, looking to see what you can initiate, trying to inspire something new and fresh to be started here, to begin. Focusing on how to recenter something, or the potential of something being better, or to invest in a new way, or have something new happen around an investment or a situation, or this is a new ambition or new concept you've come up with, or perhaps something that you wanted to see empathy with, but you wanting solutions nonetheless, and you're seeking them, and you're going to analyze to ensure that the new start you have is not a false one, or to examine something for the potential of it being a false start. But you're at a space where you just want to be able to let your hair down and not having to have to always be on guard or defend, or always having to have to nurture things, where especially if it's involving others, that things should just be able to run more smoothly, be more balanced, done right and fair and just. And on that Seven of Wands, you do have the Two of Pentacles. And so this is the challenge of being able to balance things, being able to change things, or having to have to adapt to something, where you want to perhaps stand your ground with something. You might want to resist a change, or changes may be being imposed upon you, but nonetheless this is the struggle to reach balance with what you're going through and dealing with. And on that Queen of Pentacles, you do have the Six of Pentacles. You want balance with your money. You want to receive more money. You don't want your money taken from you. You want an equal give and take here, or you want to receive, but you do want balance here with this Six of Pentacles, and seeing how to nurture and take care of things, and either maintain that balance or have it come into play. So let's take a look at what your guidance is. And you may be resentful for what you are going through and experiencing at this time, because you just want to be able to let your hair down. You also focus on, making sure your resources are balanced, and that you have everything that you need, and that you're making the right decisions. and that the right things happen. You know, this is you trying to have a good balance. This is also you focusing, you know, on maintaining your independence or achieving more independence, enjoyment and comfort that you would like for yourself here. And so let's see what the guidance is for you, Libra. Spirit, what is the guidance for Libras? December 16th to December 31st, 2019. What is the guidance for all the Libras? There is a focus on money and work, but there is also a focus on your actions. Pay attention to your dreams and make sure that you keep an awareness, especially to the things that you sense may be hidden or that you are only seeing in part. What is the guidance, Spirit, for Libras? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter sign placements. December 16th to December, thank you, 31st, 2019. Your guidance here is beauty, radiance, self-esteem, and strength. That's a 22 breaking down to a 4. So this is about you having hard work, laying firm foundations. This is a time where I feel that you are experiencing all work and no play or less play. This is a time where you're focusing on your stability and you perhaps are trying to restructure things. But also this is you trying to contain things and uplift and secure. And you may be visiting conformity. And so this is about beauty, seeing the beauty in things. Being your radiant self, maintaining your self-esteem, and remaining strong through this process and through this experience. And despite the fact that you are experiencing some resentfulness and want to let your hair down, find a way to let your hair down, even if it's for only a brief moment in time, so that you can have a sigh of relief and renew your strength. I hope these messages help. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And thanks for watching. Bye.